we have a flight first thing in the morning. So,
without further ado, let's get to my titillating challenge for Brad.
Oh God, what?
I have a challenge, sir.
What are you doing?
Why'd you have to do this on the podcast?
I'm doing this because on the podcast because I think it's great TV.
What is this?
So,
what is
Brad,
this?
you wanted this.
What are you? Are you gonna?
See this?
Are you taunting me?
You wanted this
He's gonna
Psychonauts
rip its head off.
action figure, if you will. This stuffed doll of a character I don't
It's more of
remember
a
his name
large
because I never
plush.
played
His name
Psychonauts.
is Rez.
I have a challenge for you.
Raz.
Oh God.
So,
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
God
You
damn it.
may have this toy thing, whatever it is.
It's a plush.
This plush. I can't. Thank you for.
What is
reminding me.
going on? What is he gonna make me
But-
do? I want that bad.
You have to suck on one of these for 5
Well,
minutes.
He's holding candy,
for
right?
those that don't know, Chris Davis is holding up his testicles.
You have 2 options. You can do A, this pickled barrel,
Oh God, that's awful.
or you can do this Finny burger gum with ketchup-like liquid filled inside.
Oh, which one?
Choose your fate, sir.
What are these?
You're really gonna give me that Psychonauts doll?
Yes.
I'll do them both.
Do them both.
shit.
5 minutes straight.
5 minutes
Oh God.
each.
No, I'll be fair. You can do it for 5 minutes
You have
straight
to
with
mix
both.
them.
Do them both at the same time,
All right.
Brad. Just get it over
Is it in
with.
his mouth yet?
Wait,
That's
are
what she
they
said.
both hard candies? Like the burger one's a chew, isn't it? You can
This
just,
is
you
a,
can just
uh,
smash that and be
this
done.
is
One,
a-
that's
is
a gum. That's
Burger gum with ketchup filling.
It's a gum. Oh Christ!
ketchup-like filling.
All right, I'm gonna do the,
That's the best part.
I'm gonna do the barrel for 5 minutes. Y'all talk about something that I didn't play, and then I'll chew the gum.
I'm gonna do the barrel for 5 minutes and try to throw up while y'all talk about something.
Oh, this is great.
All right, put it in. I mean, I'm sorry.
That's not what she said.
Welcome
Brad,
to
just stick out your tongue and take it.
E3 2017 is over. Brad's gonna start eating this gross candy. He really wants this plush. And then, while he's doing that, we're gonna open with some other stuff. Who has something they want to open with today? Guys, who wants to open?
I want to talk about
Bottoms
Assassin's
up.
Creed real quick.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed Origin. This is going to be a less than 20-second conversation. I played
Go.
it. It's weird. They changed the control scheme. I agree with you, Nick.
Does he have a thing?
He doesn't have a hidden blade
Okay,
anymore.
He does not have a hidden blade.
It's not so much that he doesn't have a hidden blade. It's just they completely changed how the game works. He can climb on anything.
Oh my God.
I still do not like Bayek as a character. I really hope that changes. The one cool thing I will say is it seems like you can take the bird and fly through almost the entire fucking map just on the bird zone. I tried to
Yeah.
fly as
So
far
there's
as
no
I could.
limit. Okay, there's
No,
no-
it limited me because I got to the edge of where they will let you go in the demo. That was the limiting factor.
Sorry, Brad just blew his breath. in my face.
Brad blew some. Is it the
Pickle
burger
breath?
one? Pickle or burger?
This is sucking on the pickle.
He's sucking. Brad's sucking on the pickle, and he blew some of his pickle breath at Nick. And that is it.
Why
for-
is putting food into a hard candy the grossest thing ever?
That's it for Assassin's Creed from me.
Real quick, just
Y'all think if they fix the control scheme, this will be a good Assassin's Creed game?
I don't think they're going to fix the control scheme. I think this is how the new control scheme is, and that is basically because in previous Assassin's Creed games, any kind of attack was based on X. That's how you
Yeah.
did your assassinations. That's how you switched to a weapon and did
was
it.
it X or square?
Well,
I mean,
it depends on the console. It
Yeah.
was
On
it was
Xbox.
left on the face buttons. The problem now is since the combat has changed and become more of a Soulsian combat, the attack is on the trigger, and so I think that's
Yeah.
one of the things that throws you off.
Yeah, so I just feel like 10 minutes wasn't necessarily enough to like.
Oh,
really
hell no.
Get the hang of that new control scheme. Otherwise, I'm. Still pretty
That's
excited
one
to play
comment
it.
I will make about essentially every Ubisoft game I played. They had horrible demos. They just
Yeah.
did not the games are difficult to demo in a 10-minute or 15-minute chunk, and they just did not do a very good job of showing off their game.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next, what do we have?
I can talk about Call of Duty because that was the first thing I saw today.
All right,
30
Call of
seconds.
Duty World War II. It's a video game. They were playing the multiplayer segment, so I decided to play a multiplayer match because that's what I had. That pickle smells terrible. Sides, and it's over, and that's Call of Duty.
Cool.
All right.
Is
World War
anybody
II.
keeping time?
The only thing I have to complain
It's
about
been
this
10
is
seconds.
it's using the points for kills and actions thing That's been prevalent in most of the race and Call of Duty.
So was there anything?
It's not like 3 kills, 5 kills, 7 kills for power-ups and things like that.
Was there anything distinctive about this game that separates it from the previous ones?
This one's in World War II.
It's in World
Other
War
than that.
Let's move on.
The fact that it's World War II, no.
Okay. All right. First game I want to talk about today. Sorry, like I said at the beginning of this podcast, it's going to move at a breakneck pace. All right. First game I want to talk about. I think all of us.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Good Lord.
No.
All right.
Whereas falling back to a base that was already kind of built for you, and then surviving a couple waves, and then they introduce you.
Just to kind of give you the hang of it.
Yeah, just to show you like how you. Oh my God, Brad.
It looks like a little hamburger.
It's
Shaped like a little
It
hamburger.
looks like a little hamburger.
5 minutes. I'm gonna start at 9 minutes. Go ahead, continue.
Okay, so we all played the quick little tutorial mission.
Oh, wait,
Man, I don't even know what the fuck to say about this game because it's just there's so much going on and there's so much like control wise going on.
I can tell you I can tell you real quick where just one thing I would like to say about it before we get too much into like the mechanics of it.
Oh. I'm sorry. No, ignore me. Sorry. This is awful.
Oh my God.
All right. Anyways, I'm sorry.
I take the pickle for another 5 minutes
I'm-
over this.
Yeah, take the pickle, Brad.
You like
Fucking A. Oh my God. Anyways, what I was trying to say was one thing I wanted to kind of get out of the way about Fortnite is right up front. Even playing through the tutorial mission was holy God. I love the personality this game has.
I think the thing Nick, I think what you like best about the game is what the persona of the game, the characters, how the
humor?
game, the humor behind it, how the gameplay goes, how it's not just a tower defense like Plants vs Zombies where you're just kind of a generic, waves of enemies. More of you have a certain thing, a base in a certain area. And in some cases, a town, like literally a town, and there are homes in the town, and you have to set up defenses around a position to defend against an incoming wave of enemies.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely a lot more. The aesthetic is there, the appeal of the characters
really
and the design.
At a very base level, I really like the visual style of the game and like just kind of the animation style and running around and like using your pickaxe to like harvest resources that you will then use to build your base and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think all of that stuff is super well done. Although I had to leave before, so
it sounds to me like you guys probably played about like 30 minutes or so, right?
Did you all do any of the co-op like together?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't do it with Brad, with Brad or Nick. But
I literally just got through the tutorial pretty
basically
much.
what happened was Nick and I went early in the day and we played the tutorial mission separately, and then Nick had to leave for another appointment, and I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna stay and play by myself. And one of the devs on the game, actually, I cannot remember her name to save my life, but she played with me, and we actually she logged us into like higher level accounts, like accounts that had been had about 60 hours into them.
Yeah.
So we played like high level mission together, and that shit got insane. It basically so the structure of the game is you might remember from the announcement trailer, from like the kind of overview trailer for the game, there was one part where they show this big map that has all these icons on it. That is kind of like your main mission select screen. That whole world is there in the game, but it's not like one giant persistent open world. It's sectioned off into areas, but each one of those areas represents a section of that map. So if you took each one of those game areas and like kind of stitched them together, it would be that actual map that you're seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this one particular mission we played, we had to activate this thing called like an atlas or something like that. And there were 3 different areas on the map where we could do that. So we got to select where we wanted to do that. We spent a little while just running around the map, harvesting resources, killing zombies. Basically everything in the game, with the exception of maybe a few walls, is destructible.
Yeah,
if you see like a fence, if you see a car,
me and Nolan spent
quite a bit of time running around,
Yeah.
breaking up houses.
in the
and
in the
Yeah.
mission we had, it was literally there was a position in the middle of this town, like near a playground, that you had to set up defenses around it. There was just an empty field, and so we kind of made a little building around it with some walls and floor, and then we needed more supplies, so we literally started running around the town, breaking down cars, swing sets, trees, breaking into people's houses and ransacking their houses.
Play as?
I was
the
playing
man.
I was playing as an Outlander.
I have no idea.
I was a lady.
When I was playing, I picked an Outlander, which are very good at scavenging, and they also have a couple of special abilities like they can collect these things in the environment called llama fragments, and when they get those, they can summon a giant, however many waves.
Waves of enemies coming.
Yeah,
at
however
you.
many it's going to be for that particular mission. So we started building our base, and like, so this is where I was. This is where I was like, what?
I'm watching. He's full of shit.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine.
This was where I was.
Dude, I've restarted this timer like 4 times. I'm fairly certain it's past 5 minutes.
I see you completed the challenge, Brad. Congratulations.
Hold on.
You are one Psychonaut richer.
Oh God.
Thank you, Chris Davis. I told you I didn't want to do these challenges, but
You're probably
win.
way too far from the mic, Brad.
You win. I'm sorry, Crispy, for this happening while you're talking about Fortnite. I know you're very excited.
That's cool.
Uh-huh.
No, this is a big important.
Why
thing
don't you
that's
embrace
happening.
your plushie?
Yes.
You won.
You
won
you've
the
won the
Razz.
plushie, Brad.
Somehow you got it all, and all you had to do was.
Thank you,
suck on some
Chris.
groceries.
Sacrifice your dignity.
Yeah.
Hey.
Andrew taste buds.
Quick question: is this why you had me distract him?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, my nose hurts.
So
He's gonna sleep with that tonight.
so we were setting up our base, and this is where like the really cool part about Fortnite comes in. You have